What's up guys, Don the D605 here, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can actually keep your accounts more secure, just in general, with these helpful tips. Number one, I do not support any online hacking and so on, but let's get into it. Number one, install an antivirus and keep it updated. We call this type of software antivirus, but fending off an actual computer virus is just one small part of what they do. Ransomware encrypts your files from on-demand payments and restores them. And Trojan horse programs seem like valid programs, but behind the scenes they steal your private information. Bots turn your computer into a soldier into a zombie army ready to engage into a denial of service attack. Spew spam or whatever your hardware demands. Its effective antivirus protects against these and many other kinds of malware. Tip number two, explore the security tools you will install. Many excellent apps and settings help protect your devices and your identity, but the only valuable if you know is how to use them properly. To get them maximum protective power from these tools, you must understand their features and settings. For example, your smartphone certainly includes an option to find it if lost. You may have it even if you have it even turned on, but if you did actively try it out, so you'll know how to use if it's needed, right? Use unique passwords for every login, including our Dawn the D Network app. One of the easiest ways hackers steal information is by getting a batch of username and password combinations from one source and trying those same combinations elsewhere. For example, let's say hackers got your username and password by hacking an email provider. They might be trying to log into banking sites or major online stores using the same username and password combination. The single best way to prevent one of those data breach from having a domino effect is to use a strong, unique password for every single online account that you have, including our accounts on Dawn the Network. Because since we had that email system on Dawn the Network, your account is now under your control, and you have full responsibility for that account, even if something happens to it, such as an active ban, a hijack, or more. Using multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication can be a pain, but it absolutely makes your accounts more secure. Multi-factor authentication means you have to bypass another layer of authentication, not just your username and password, to get your access to your accounts. For Dawn the D Network, we do not support this feature, but if the data or personal information is in accounts are sensitive, valuable, and an account offers multi-authentication, you should enable it. Gmail, Evernote, and Dropbox are a few examples of online services that offer multi-factor authentication. So here's my tips on basically what we could do to actually secure your account based on our thoughts. Do not share your passwords with anyone, which is basically what we thought of. This means keep it in a secure place and make sure it's always somewhere you can remember. And tip number two, never share your password with anyone you don't trust. That means if anyone you actually do not, if anyone is a close family member of yours, you may share your password for recovery reasons. But do not share it at all to anyone you don't trust. Because someone gets a handle of that password, they could actually do something wrong to it. And they could actually pretend to be you, and then they could actually basically do things that you wouldn't notice, and then your account will be in trouble. Even in Dawn the Network, the same rules apply now that since we had that Gmail system implemented. Now that that's implemented, your account is now in your responsibility, and you have full control over your account. If something happens to that account without your acknowledgement, you could be in some trouble. And we have no way to recover it other than saying, you need to change your password. So the best thing to lock a hacker out of your account at some point is by changing your password if you feel unsecure. And that's all the time I have for this video. Thanks guys for watching this video. Peace out. Bye.